This is the story of how I tried astrophotography in Lansdowne and failed. But first, start the day on the right note. Running is always important. A day has to start with some sort of running. As simple as that.
So I had a little morning workout. This is day 2 of Lansdowne. I have a feeling that I'm taking too many B-rolls. Like, way too many. We had the stairs, but we're doing this the old school way. Tried that restaurant there, but it's still renovating or something. I did some overhearing. They're closed since March due to COVID-19 and they'll open from January 2021.
The day was pretty slow. In the blink of an eye, it was already afternoon. And we were hungry.
It's almost 1 p.m. in the afternoon and we still haven't anything to eat, which is primarily my fault because I was jogging and making some stuff, you know. I really have to say that the air over here is too good. I wish I could capture some of this air with me and take it back to Delhi. Kash mein kar pata, kash. It's intoxicating. We're finally at Tipsy. What do you expect from the food here? After all the hype I created.
Yes, no overnighted.
Grounds are to be good. Waiting for the food. Anyway, so this is the Tipsy restaurant I was blabbering about all throughout the first video. I really hope that the food is still as good as it was 3 years ago. But anyway, really hungry, have to eat something. In terms of space and overall area, it's not a big restaurant. Okay? Just look at this. The restaurant is a very small dining place. It's not a proper full-fledged restaurant. Mostly like they have takeaways and stuff, but the emphasis here is on the food. I'm also a little worried because they've hyped up the food here so much. If my brother does not like it, like that would be sad. We had veg pakoras, but I think they were salty. He thinks they were not salty. This is the famous butter chicken I came here for, and these are rotis. ये plain वाले हैं मेरे हैं वापस से. Just tasting the gravy a little bit. अच्छा है, थोड़ा salt ज़्यादा है, नहीं? हाँ ठीक है. Bakery checkout करबी. Had a lunch, amazing food as expected. Chicken was good. The veg pakoras were a complete waste of my money. Shitty pakoras, very salty. Felt as if they came from the ocean itself. I think I'm going to nap now. Nap time.
The sun was slowly setting and there was only one thing for us to do. Leave for Tippentop, the highest place in Lansdowne and one of the best places in the area for astrophotography. Now, I had done all the research I had to do via YouTube and Google, and this was the final test. I was really excited. Now, like most of the things in my life, this experience at Tippentop was also completely unprecedented. The end result was completely different from what I had in my mind.
The recording happening over there. अच्छा, by the way, chances are कि इसमें audio नहीं आएगा, इसमें ऐसे आएगा. इसका microphone खराब है. So we're at Lansdowne's iconic Tippentop. One interesting fact. I spoke to the guard at the parking lot. I asked him whether it was safe or not to come here, travel all the way down at night. And I was hoping that he would be optimistic and will be like, you know what, nah, it's okay, chill, sab sahi hai, badhiya hai, koi nahi, aaram se jao, ghumo. But he was like, yes, it's risky. Leopards have been spotted. In fact, he spotted one last month. Right now, I'm thinking whether all of this is worth it or not. But I think we'll take the risk. My brother and I are brave. And in the worst case scenario, all I have to do is run faster than him. You wouldn't mind. Just keep quiet now, okay? So it's past 5:30 and it's, as you can see, it's dark. It's almost dark. The sun has set. This is just residual light. It's starting to get eerie. बहुत ही सन्नाटा है. कोई नहीं है यहाँ पे. The last people who were here, they left. We are the only two left. हम सबने जो इतना हाइप कर रखा है ना कि यहाँ लेपर्ड स्पॉटिंग हुई है, होता रहता है, रिस्क है, कहीं में पूरा मूड ख़राब कर दिया है. अभी ऐसा लग रहा है कि फटाफट से नाइट स्काई आए और यहाँ से निकले. That's the only thing in my mind right now. I'm not listening to anything my brother is saying, any of the stupid is saying. Let's get the shot of the stars. Huh? The gag. It's getting eerie. Very. We only have like a pair of scissors and a hotel room keychain sort of thing. It's very big and it's made of metal, and we have a lighter. That's all we have. Before going any further into the story, let me tell you what astrophotography is and why it fascinates me. For starters, ever since I realized that all those photographs of stars, planets and constellations that people post on Instagram and Pinterest are real photos. You don't need high-tech equipment to take photos of the night sky. All you need is a decent camera and a lens with a high enough aperture. So, what is astrophotography? Well, the name is pretty self-explanatory. Taking photos of the night sky. As simple as that. But how does astrophotography work? There are three things that play a fundamental role in photography in general. And when it comes to astrophotography, their role is amplified. The first one is shutter speed. Then comes aperture. And then comes the ISO. The ISO is the camera's artificial light. You can increase it or decrease it. The shutter speed is the rate at which you allow the light to enter inside the camera. The aperture is the amount of light that you allow inside the camera. Think about these three as a team. Each of them have equal responsibility and each of them have to help each other out to take the perfect photograph. My ISO was at 1600, my aperture was 1.4 and my exposure or my shutter speed was 20 seconds. I think the thumbnail and the title speak for themselves. The end result was a blunder. My astrophotography sucked. Don't make the mistake I made. Do plenty of practice before you actually go to a place to do astrophotography. The end result was so bad that I didn't even keep the raw files. I deleted them the same day I took them, which was a mistake on my part because I could have shown that in the vlog. But anyways, enough yapping. Let's continue the video. So the astrophotography thing at Tip and Top was a bust. The camera battery died and we were not able to see a single star. So actually we were able to see 2 stars, but the quest for the perfect astrophotograph ended up in a big disappointment. Not only the battery died, but I wasn't able to get a good capture. I guess more practice is in need. But regardless, it is something that I will always remember. I hate this drink. Absolutely hate this drink. How's the pistachio barfi?
Is it dry?
As always, it's the journey that matters the most. And Lansdowne was no different. I could not take the Milky Way shot though, but no worries. But I'm pretty sure I'll take it next time. And next time will be pretty soon, I promise. As human beings, we often forget to truly live our lives. And traveling is one of the best ways to do it. I'm heading home now, but I'm sure that pretty soon I'll be wanting to hit the road again. So until next time.